is our house now. So tonight, you guys just play loops. Enjoy it. Enjoy playing the way we play. Let's all go to work tonight, all right?
Welcome into GCU Arena for this afternoon's matchup between the University of Idaho Vandals and the GCU Lopes. I'm Alex Lawson alongside Dewey Jeffries. Yesterday, a thrilling win in overtime for GCU.
Absolutely, and you know what? I'm excited to figure out what's going to happen in this game today. The Lopes had a rough start yesterday, but I think that going against the Vandals today, we're going to have a much more even matchup and a stronger start going into this game.
Of course, Casey Rarick with 10 seconds to go, the three-pointer to put GCU ahead. Now let's join the court for the starting lineups for the Lopes. Excitement here, the last game of the Thanksgiving Classic. The Lopes, a lot of excitement here, and attendance is higher than it was yesterday.
Absolutely. You know what? This entire arena right now is full of parents, full of fans. A lot more students are coming back from Thanksgiving break. Much bigger turnout, and I guarantee we're going to have an awesome game today with the Lopes in purple and the Vandals in white.
Of course, Idaho, a loss yesterday to Northern Iowa, only by 2. It was 76-74. They got up and down the court and were able to put the baskets in. To tip, it'll be Nevis Solo and Zelo Massacoy for the Lopes. Clear height advantage for the Vandals here at about 6'4" for Solo. Massacoy lucky to sniff 6. Won by the Vandals, and that's how we will get started. And up the court comes Carly Wilson for the University of Idaho. Contested tightly by Baker. Drives in, and a shot put up by Brooke Riley is grabbed by Massacoy. And now the Lopes up with the ball. Anaya Baker. Marcos Canedo down low to Laramie, and that's something that we'll need to get going to see success. Worked all day yesterday. Marcos Canedo down low to Laramie for 3. An opportunity. Riley pulling away, and she will find it. The turnaround, Jay, a nice shot.
Absolutely. You know what? The Lopes having that initial start off with some points on the board. Hopefully they can continue this streak while they get going.
Marcos Canedo, guarded by Michaela Ferenz. Rarick puts up a three-pointer, and she was 1 of 5 from behind the three-point line yesterday. This is a three-pointer put up by Brooke Riley is no good, and GCU up with a rebound. Good to see GCU on the advantage side of rebounds early.
Absolutely.
Anaya Baker, who had so much energy yesterday, plenty of steals and stats that don't necessarily show up on the score sheet. Canedo drives right, puts it up off the glass, and I think they're going to call a charge on Laura Marcos Canedo. Ball to the Vandals.
It's always interesting when we get a charge call. I mean, usually most oftentimes they're a blocking foul, but we've gotten a lot more charges this weekend.
Taylor Pierce stuck with it on her own end, but she'll be able to find Wilson, and Wilson finds Riley. Now Carly Wilson over to the corner, down low. Wide open was Solo, unguarded, and Laramie got there, but it was too late. It's 4-2 Vandals, 2 minutes into this contest. Marcos Canedo up with it. She was the one who settled down the game for the Lopes yesterday when it was very necessary. Baker drives, she'll turn, put one up and in, and it's tied. 2 points for GCU. Corner, wide open shot for Idaho is put home. Michaela Ferenz, and a lapse in GCU's defense again. It's been 2 consecutive with wide open opponent baskets. Rarick outside to Baker. Laramie fakes a 3. Now she'll pull up. This one no good, but Massaquoi getting in it for the rebound. It will tip off her fingers and lead to another Vandal possession. Thrown on the end line for Taylor Pierce. Tell you what, Idaho's got 2 6'4", 6'3" at least players out there, and that's giving a massive height advantage on the boards. GCU doing a good job. Pierce can't find a handle on it. Laramie comes up with it. And the Lopes up with 7 minutes to go, trail by 3. Stolen. Taylor Pierce up the court. No one but herself puts in the layup, and it's 9-4. Lapse in offense there as the Lopes. Soft pass. Telegraph really, and a good pick by Pierce. Rarick, wide open 3-point attempt. It's not going to go, but rebounded by Massaquoi. A great job of getting that rebound and getting it out. Settling it down now is Marcos Canedo. Guarded by Ferenz, finds a pick from Massaquoi. Out to Anaya Baker. She'll get low to Massaquoi, wide open underneath. She won't make it, but she'll be fouled and see 2 shots.
We're kind of seeing the same initial team that we saw yesterday, and the Lopes are, getting their foot on the ground, trying to get handled on this team, and the Vandals are just being able to outrun them and outshoot them at the moment. And let's hope that the Lopes can pick it up a little bit before the second half for this game.
I love the momentum, however, in comparison to the start of yesterday against Denver. The rebounds and the hustle seemed to be there, where the first quarter it was really all Pioneers.
Absolutely.
Inbound now on the near side, Michaela Ferenz. Good job of getting down court so there's no open Vandals. Now Carly Wilson up top. She'll pass it to Pierce. Pierce drives in, quickly covered by 2 Lopes. Fake shot by Brooke Riley. She'll pull up from just outside the key, and that one's no good. Anaya Baker up with it. A little more than 5.5 to go in the opening period. Marcos Canedo drives, good pass to Marina Laramie, who will decide to shoot it herself. Crash the boards, get her own rebound, put it up and get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Brooke Riley. And a chance now for another 2. As Massaquoi sunk both of hers. Misses her first. She was 5 of 6 yesterday, finding her stride at the line. The second from Laramie is good. Cuts the deficit to 2. Good job of the Lopes pressing early. The inbounds making the Vandals think a little bit more and exude a little more effort.
Absolutely. It might wear them out a little bit, too, given the advantage later on in this game.
Brooke Riley looking for someone. Can't find anybody. It's a steal from Marcos Canedo, and they call a jump ball, although I thought it was clear GCU possession. She took it immediately. Not sure that the Lopes side happy about that. No, they didn't call jump. It looked like they did. They motioned for it, but nonetheless throwing for Zelo and Massaquoi finds Marcos Canedo. Anaya Baker up top. Down low, Laramie drives, then pulls out. This one short. And rebounded by Brooke Riley. 6'3" underneath the rim. Down low to Riley. Gets a hand in there, does Laramie, and she steals it. Marcos Canedo does a stellar job of picking it up and slowing it down. A chaotic situation. Baker has a cushion, 3 yards, 3 feet at least. Didn't take it. Great pass by Rarick down low, but Zillow and Massaquoi can't finish the job. Looked like it may have been tipped from behind from Brooke Riley. Carly Wilson, pass to the corner. It's a shot by Taylor Pierce. They'll call a travel. No. It's a foul on Zelo and Massaquoi before. So the shot's not going to count. And a timeout called. A full timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Project with GCU called Finding Tatum's Purpose, and I have some questions from you guys that I'm going to answer, so let's get started. I was born and raised in Scottsdale, Arizona. Business management, but I now added a minor in marketing. Or my celebrity crush right now would probably be Dave Franco. I don't know if you could count it a hidden talent, but I can. My cousin, my sister, and I, we were the Powerpuff Girls, and so I was Blossom, and that's all the questions that we have, so thank you for watching.
Welcome back. GCU trails 9-7 at the first timeout. 4.5 minutes to go. The Lopes starting off hotter than they did last time, out rebounding the Vandals up to now. What do you think they're going to have to do to keep playing like they are?
You know what? They've already got the speed and they've already got the momentum going up. The Lopes just have to be more accurate and more precise in what they're doing. We were saying yesterday is that they had a slow start, but this game they have a much stronger start. The Lopes need to get their head together. There's some communication issues that I think they're struggling with on the court. But they're acknowledging these issues. They're talking to each other a little bit more, like, oh, I apologize for that. So let's hope that they can improve these communication problems and improve this game and put some more points on the board.
That same aspect, Idaho, some communication and turnover issues themselves. Is GCU doing something differently to start this quarter than they did last game to cause Idaho to think more and make more mistakes?
That full court press is definitely proving to be a strong asset to this game right now. Pushing them and pressuring them to have to pass the ball sooner and to move down the court at a higher speed and higher velocity makes them have to think faster and gives more mistakes.
Inbounds now, Carly Wilson. Out. Wilson stolen, and it's August Touchard who's up with the ball. Laramie drives. Underneath is met by Solo. And they're going to call an offensive foul running right into the 6'4" Solo. Ferenz out wide. Solo will think about a 3, won't take it. Pierce swings it to Wilson. Gets it back to the point to Brooke Riley. Now out wide. Wilson's not going to take that 3. Anaya Baker on the defense there. Driving is Ferenz. She puts it up and she puts it in. Michaela Ferenz good for 2 points for the Vandals. It's 11-7.
Michaela Ferenz actually has 18 points throughout the season so far, and she's been one of the highest Vandals shooters.
Laramie a shot. I think her foot was on the line. Finds a cutting Ferenz again. So Michaela Ferenz, assisted by Carly Wilson, a good hard pass. Touchard for three. This one no good. Off the backboard and off the rim. Now down to the corner where Pierce will pass it up to Brooke Riley. A three-point ball doesn't go. Rebounded by August Touchard. Touchard down to Laramie, guarded by two. Anaya Baker, wide open three. That one doesn't fall, but rebounded by Massacoy. She'll get out to Touchard. Three ball, that one doesn't go. This time it's scooped up by Taylor Pierce, and the Vandals are up with it. Just under 2 to go. Down low to Solo.
Jump ball, Vandals ball.
And this one is a jump ball. So this one will end in a jump ball. Last time they motioned for it, it didn't happen, but this one will. Julie Clark from the corner, no good by Taylor Pierce. So O'Reilly, three, just off. Grabbed by Julie Clark, who gets it over to Anaya Baker, and she's up with it. Tight defense by Ferenz, as Anaya Baker will slow things down. Looking for the pick for Laramie. Goes the other way, Rarick. Open on the three ball, won't find that. Rebounded by Anaya Baker. Rebounds 9-8 in favor of the Lopes. At this time yesterday, Touchard fakes three, puts it up. Good touch. Nothing but net, and August Touchard finds the first points in 3 minutes and 38 seconds for GCU. A foul there, Casey Rarick. Calling the foul, it's her first. Alex Bloom will come on. Marcos Canedo also on, Anaya Baker off.
And 13, Laura Marcos Canedo.
Now the throw in here for Carly Wilson. Right underneath, Solo trying to sell that foul, didn't get it. 3-point ball by Taylor Pierce doesn't go. Julie Clark the rebound. And it seems like GCU doing a good job of forcing an outside shot as the interior defense has given up nothing. There's a steal and a bad pass from Marcos Canedo. Up with it comes Ferenz. She'll drive. Waiting on the call. We'll call a foul on Alex Bloom. A shooting foul. The bench for GCU at first thought maybe it was an offensive foul. Nonetheless, it's 2 shots for Michaela Ferenz.
A lot of strategizing from the players on the court and the coach, Trent May, on the bench, looking to try to plan something out so when they get this ball back, hopefully they can execute another play.
Ferenz's second shot is good. Successful on both. And Marcos Canedo hurries up with it with a minute to go. To the corner to Bloom. Touchard, three, yes! 15-12, August Touchard hits the mark from beyond the arc. And an answer right there for Taylor Pierce. No pressure added to the Vandal. And a wide open three ball. A foul on Julie Clark. It's going to be an offensive foul. So Idaho is going to get possession back. Yeah, and Taylor Pierce up with it now for the Vandals. 30 seconds remain. Ferenz waits. 4 seconds separate the game and shot clock. Riley's not going to take that, but she will drive. Off the glass. Foul called. Another one on Julie Clark. Sending Riley to the line for 2 shots. Looking to extend the lead to 8. They trailed by 5. It was 13-8 scoreline yesterday against DU at the end of 1. Julie Clark off, Zelora Massakoy on. She had a tough rebounding presence today. And this one is good from the line. .1 seconds to go. 7-point lead for the Vandals. Three-pointer by Touchard. That one well off. And an attempt to save it was Trujillo. But it doesn't matter, the Lopes are going to get the ball. Gueda Trujillo checks on for the University of Idaho. Some size there. This ball tipped off a Vandal. 3.3 seconds left. It's going to have to be a quick throw-in and a quick shot.
Last chance of the quarter for the Lopes to get some points on the board.
To the point, Massakoy for 3. Not going to go. Rebounded by Baker. Put back up. 19-12 end of the first. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
We stand up every day for the future of West Phoenix because this is our home. We see every block and blade of grass as our own. Every story is our heritage. Every child is ours to inspire. And every tough reality is ours to transform. We'll bring brilliant minds to the table. Neighbors, students, public servants, and leaders. We'll roll up our sleeves and revive each block, brick by brick and dollar by dollar, until every learner, worker, school, and business has the tools to exceed its potential. Every success story will fuel us forward. We'll shine light in darkened corners and knock down ivory towers, sowing seeds of sustainable shared growth. We will humble ourselves to the greater good and write new rules for transformative campus and community renewal. Why? Because we are Grand Canyon University. We are the next generation. We are in West Phoenix, and this community is our home.
Welcome back to GCU Arena, 19-12 first quarter, led by Idaho, not dominated by the Vandals by any means. The Lopes dominating the boards. However, points in the paint is not quite what they'd want. They had 40 against Denver yesterday, only 4 up to point right now.
Right, we're looking to see, we're hoping that the Lopes can get past that Vandals defense and make their way into this paint so that they can make some points and not try to shoot outside the arc every single shot.
Yeah, that's something you're seeing with the rebounds, getting so many rebounds, but less points. Rebounds 12-8 in favor of GCU as Zelora Massakoy puts that one in for the first points of the quarter. But they still trail on the scoreboard, even though a hefty lead there. It's stolen by Anaya Baker on the near side. Touchard may take a 3, doesn't. Now all the way across the court, lob to Marcos Canedo, or she'll slow it down. Baker tries to find a cutting, Touchard can't, out to Baker. And an offensive foul on the Lopes right there, and Zelora Massakoy.
First team foul.
19-14 as Carly Wilson will head things up here for the Vandals. The defense is getting out so quickly. There's a scramble of the ball with Anaya Baker and Carly Wilson, but the defense is getting out so quick to these Vandals. They're not able to take the three-point ball, making them pass it maybe a little faster than they'd want, and definitely wreaking havoc. Inbound finds Touchard. Over to Canedo, she'll set things up in the offense. Looking for cuts here. Laramie back to Marcos Canedo. From the corner, drives to Charge, puts it up and in off the glass. Thing of beauty by August Touchard. Her 7th points of the game.
She's just so quick, just like lightning, right underneath the basket, right in the shot, and right in the hoop.
Able to make defenders miss too. Pierce, back up to Wilson, back to Pierce, now to Trujillo, guarded by Laramie. No clear height advantage there as Laramie comes down with the rebound. Up to Anaya Baker. Touchard, guarded by Taylor Pierce. Oh, what, Baker, a wide open shot there. Whistle was called on a foul. Still wasn't able to hit the mark. Rarick will check on for the Lopes. Rarick, of course, the hero against the Pios. 10 seconds to go in overtime, tied. Hits a three-pointer. Now from the corner, this one put up, rushed by Bridget O'Neill. Seemed like she had a defender right in her face. Now we'll have a foul on Zelor Massacoy. Massacoy picking up the third team foul, subbing out with Vanessa Murphy. There you put some size on there with Vanessa Murphy. Pierce looking for Ferenz, but guarded so tightly by Baker. Now a three-point ball put up by Wilson. Didn't look good, and it wasn't. Marcos Canedo, guarded by Ferenz, tightly pressed here, but able to get it away and off to Laramie, where she'll find Rarick. Rarick down to the corner for Vanessa Murphy. Laramie still trying to make something happen from the key. Canedo drives but pulls out. Still trying to find something. 4 on the shot clock. 2 on the shot clock. Baker puts it up and she hits it. It's a 3-point ball and it's a tie ball game. Idaho has led for 10 minutes 42 seconds. GCU for 15, and Idaho will regain that lead with a 3-point ball of their own. This one by Taylor Pierce. Pierce, 36% from beyond the arc. Laramie jacks one up of her own. Back-to-back 3-point balls from each team. And this one, Pierce again, ends it for now. Swings it out to Wilson. Wilson to the corner, 3-ball. Bridget O'Neill is no good. She's found only a couple bricks from that corner so far.
It's almost like a shooting competition for three-pointers right now between both of these teams.
Tough drive by Anaya Baker, unable to get the fall. We're going to call a foul on Carly Wilson.
First team foul.
22 to 25. 22 to 25.
Number 1, Anaya Baker, the line, shooting 2.
Baker will shoot 2. And the first is good. GCU takes the lead. Second shot from Baker is in. 2-point lead. Shooting 6 of 7 from, or 5 of 6, I should say, from the free throw line.
We're already seeing a much better GCU team today than we did yesterday against the Pioneers. And you know what? The Lopes have definitely shown up and stepped up, and they're ready to play again.
A great recovery there. And now up with it. Baker down to Laramie. To Baker to Duchard. She'll drive. Out to Rarick, who's got a 3-ball ready, and she'll hit it. 27-24. Timeout called by Idaho. 30 seconds. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Head coach at Grand Canyon University. Coming to GCU was a great move for me. Join Antelope Nation by enrolling as an evening student at our beautiful campus in the heart of Phoenix. Earn your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree to take your career to the next level. Engage with industry expert instructors in small classroom settings where you can get the support you need to excel. Scholarships available. See you on campus. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/evening.
Prior to this, the Lopes had led for only 15 seconds. It's now 27-22. GCU leads by 5. What have they done differently, and what have you liked from GCU?
You know what? I am seeing a whole lot of more communication. I'm seeing a whole lot of more focus from both teams, but especially the Lopes. They realized that yesterday they weren't as strong in the beginning, and they're coming out playing strong today, hitting a lot of three-pointers, hitting a lot of points, getting those points on the board, making sure that they're here to show up and play against the Vandals tonight.
To me, GCU's just looked to be a little more buttoned down today. The energy and the effort has been so much higher than we saw against Denver, and they didn't get off to such a slow start, and that's huge for them. They were doing a good job of getting rebounds, and that's led to a steady increase of points and a lead.
Absolutely. Whenever they have a strong start, they always it lasts for a long time. Once they get that start going and they get the momentum, they stay in sync for a lot longer throughout the game. Now that they've had that chance in the first 2 quarters to stay in that momentum and stay in that cycle, they'll be able to keep that throughout the rest of the game, hopefully.
That's right. Getting back onto the court. 27-22, 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Rebounds 16-10 in favor of the Lopes. The throw in here will be for Taylor Pierce on the end line. Guarded tightly, but able to come up with it. And not quite, actually. I spoke too soon. Duchard the steal. She'll decide against the 3-ball to the corner where Rarick will take it, and she'll hit it! The steal to the 3-point ball in the corner. And that full court press coming back to haunt Idaho. It's a 8-point GCU lead.
Just like we said before, they're more buttoned down, they're ready to go, and they're bringing the heat.
Ferenz looking to slow things down and stop an 11-0 run in that 1.5 minutes for GCU. A 3-ball. Taylor Pierce won't go. And another rebound for GCU. Laramie low, off the glass, and in. It's a 10-point lead. They've only led now for a minute and 45 seconds and counting, but just when you need it. Ferenz guarded nicely by Baker. Now a 3-ball taken by Docherty's not going to go.
Lopes' defense in the key has definitely been strong, keeping the Vandals from making those inner shots, forcing them outside in the arc.
Idaho's only shot 25%. That's 3 of 12 from beyond the 3-point line. Casey Rarick, a quick double. That means someone's open. And there it is. Duchard was the open player. Now low to Murphy. Not going to get it. And a little putback attempt by Laramie. Similar to the game of 21. Unsuccessful, and now 2 subs. Bethany Kraus and Daly Hansen. 4 of the Vandals come on, looking to get some new legs. So they've seen this lead evaporate quickly, and things turn in a major way in favor of the Lopes. Charita Doherty up top, over to Bethany Kraus. Kraus to Hansen. Hansen to the corner. Doherty's not going to take it. Hansen guarded by Rarick. Out to Riley. Now Doherty drives in. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Vanessa Murphy, and the Lopes up with it. A little over 3 to go in the first half. Rarick to Canedo. Tries to go in. Rarick's going to take a 3, and that one's going to go. Casey Rarick, another 3 ball. She's 50%, 3 of 6, extending the Lopes' lead to 13 points. And a little mishandle there by Vanessa Murphy leads to a fortunate 3-point ball. This one taken by Brooke Riley, trying to answer. Grabs her on rebound, drives. And GCU was going to get the ball. They're going to call a foul on Riley, who herself thought she was fouled. 2.5 minutes remain. 16-0 run in the last 4 minutes and 15 seconds for the Lopes. That's a 0-point drought for the Vandals.
Lopes have definitely been taking advantage of the Vandals getting a little bit tired. Their full court press showing that it was successful in making the Vandals weaker.
Touchard looking to put a nice cherry on top 10 this half and get the points, and Laramie's going to steal this one, get it back to Canedo. And Canedo's going to get to slow down the offense. 2 minutes to go. Little chaotic sequence there. Low, Murphy. Yep. Easy money for Marina Laramie. A good pass in the interior defense for the Vandals, breaking down there 37-22. Hansen passes this one off to Solo. Should say Trujillo. Gueda Trujillo makes it a 13-point game. Laramie collapsed to immediately by 4 Vandals. One and a half to go. Timeout called. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
I am Laura Lozoya, and I am majoring in biology with an emphasis in pre-med at Grand Canyon University. The dorm life at GCU definitely helped me build relationships, and I've made great friends on this campus. The quality education here is great. You're testing your limits, but you're going beyond them. It all comes together. The sciences, the ethics, and just everything. It's a beautiful thing.
Grand Canyon University, the quality of a private Christian education, the affordability of a state university. Visit gcu.edu.
The Lopes are on an 18-2 run in the last 5.5 minutes, partially thanks to the rebounds they're getting. They're up by 6 there, and second chance points. There's 5 of those, and they have 8 steals. So they're turning defense into offense tremendously right now.
Absolutely.
Pass stolen there. Ferenz. He's going to get and 1. Yeah, Marcos Canedo called on the foul.
13, Lauren Marcos Canedo. Her second, 15 foul.
Looking to make this a 10-point lead for GCU. 10-point deficit for the Vandals. Shooting 1. Ferenz finds her 12th point. Now it's 37-27. Marcos Canelo in the corner. Drives, pulls up on the cushion. Rebounded by Trujillo. Finds a speedy Wilson. 1 minute to go. Stolen by Baker underneath. Baker drives, pulls it out, and now Touchard thinking about a three, won't take it. Rarick puts this one up. Doesn't go. Rebounded by the Vandals. Taylor Pierce in possession. They're going to call a foul on Casey Rarick. And a substitution coming on for the Vandals.
Number 14, Taylor Pierce with the line. 2 shots. To the Vandals, number 5, Bridget O'Neill.
2 shots
In for the Lobes, number 3.
and a successful first as Bridget O'Neill comes on for the Vandals. 9-point lead for GCU with 30 seconds left in the first half. No good, and the lead stays at 9. There's about 0.3 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. They'll be happy to hold. Rarick fires up a 3. They didn't need to hold. 40-28. Casey Rarick. And there's a deep 3 for Renz. Yes. And now Baker from half. That one rims in and out. And we'll send it to halftime. 40-31. Join us for halftime analysis right after this.
GCU is the university that never sleeps, moving at the speed of light. And now GCU is leading in the area of computer science and IT. With over 200 university degree programs across 9 colleges, on campus and online, join the most inventive concept in education today. Fast track options available with courses in cybersecurity, cloud computing, and systems architecture. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/IT. At GCU, earning your degree online doesn't have to be without the college experience. To find your purpose, it takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience in delivering real-world degree programs online. GCU's online class size averages less than 17 students with full-time faculty and student advisors. Find your purpose online at Grand Canyon University. Call us today at 855-428-7692.
Finding the right college isn't always simple. The choices I make today affect where I'll be tomorrow. That's why I chose Grand Canyon University. Here I'm working toward a greater purpose and a place that feels like home. With scholarships to help me earn my degree, I can graduate in less than 4 years. By attending GCU, Arizona's premier private Christian university, I know I'm not just making the right choice, I'm making the smart choice.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
We've done this for 4 years now. It's been an amazing event. We're really happy that CCV brings us out every fall. Basically, our girls just come out and spend time with the kids, have fun with it, dribbling, passing, shooting. But a lot of it too is just working on teamwork, intermeeting with other kids, other parents. It's really cool to see the parents and the sisters, the siblings of these kids too. They're getting to do a lot of fun things that they usually don't get to do. And we're just excited to be part of that.
This event is through the church CCV here on the Peoria campus, and it's like an outreach program. We come and we help teach these kids a little bit about basketball, and it's just super rewarding, and we just love to help out.
We just get to come and basically serve our community, you know, raise little Lope fans right here. For these kids who some of this is their first time playing a sport, we're just enjoying some physical activity and yeah, just have fun.
Being Christians, we were made to serve. And that's one of GCU's missions, is to go out and help the community. And the community gives us so much support on the basketball court. It's just our purpose to go and give it back. It's just like no other feeling to be able to come out and make these kids' day and make them smile, and then they make us smile. It's just such a neat thing to be a part of.
Grand Canyon University's newly remodeled golf course is thriving in the heart of Phoenix, featuring over 7,200 yards of expansive tees and tree-lined fairways, signature par 3s, greenside bunkers, premium greens, and a brand new clubhouse and restaurant. Experience a University Championship golf course this summer with great rates as low as $15 available now. Book your tee times at gcugolf.com. Founded on the belief that the entrepreneurial dream is an engine that drives innovation forward in a global marketplace, the Colangelo College of Business educates and develops values-driven business leaders. Our graduates exemplify the principles of servant leadership and entrepreneurship. GCU's strong Christian identity informs the education you receive, integrating our Christian values with the business curriculum. The college features more than 25 programs from the bachelor through the master's level, catering to traditional, evening, and online students. These programs serve a diverse set of aspiring business professionals who not only learn in the classroom, but gain real-world experience operating actual businesses. Our students also receive unique access to Jerry Colangelo's legendary experience, leadership, and connections throughout the business world. Find out more at gcu.edu/business.
Welcome back to GCU Arena, a 40-31 lead for Grand Canyon. They were on a 16-0 run in about 4.5 minutes. 9 steals for them, 28 points in the second quarter. They went off in that quarter, didn't they?
Absolutely. And you know what? It was really intense to see how the Lopes were like, you know what? Let's step it up a notch. Let's show them what the Lopes can really do. And the Lopes came out and they showed them, and the Vandals were a little bit shocked, a little bit shell-shocked. They went a while there where they didn't score at all, and they had to show up and realize that, okay, the Lopes are bringing the heat, so we got to step up too.
Rebounds 21-15 in favor of the Lopes. That's something that was in double digits advantage to the Pioneers yesterday, but the problem for GCU right now, 12 of the 31 points given up have been fast break points. How do they get in and stop giving up these fast break points? Because you take away those 12 points, and this game is, in clear control.
Absolutely. You know what? They had a really strong full court press that they were doing in the beginning of the game, and they've kind of strayed away from that a little bit. I think if they bring that back and if they implemented that full court press again, that might force the Vandals to slow down a little bit and to strategize how they're going to get the ball down to their net. These fast breaks, like you said, are killing them. And the 12 points they could have had, even more deficit, is that the Lopes needed that to change the game, the way the direction of the game is going. They're maybe ahead, but with that full court press, they might be able to be even further.
Right, and today, or in today's game, it seemed to be a three-point showcase, hasn't it? 4 of 14 for Idaho, 7 of 17 for the Lopes, and 4 of those have been Casey Rarick. She has shot 8 tonight. They've really been trying to hit from downtown. Why do you think that is?
You know, once Casey Rarick gets started, she gets turned on, all the heat blows up. She starts hitting all those down, and every single one of those is magic.
That's right. Rarick has been extremely hot. The Lopes, 45% from the field today, so the whole team really has been hot. And we're going to cut it to commercial, Dewey. We'll be back for more halftime analysis right after this.
Absolutely.
You know, this production process has been really family-oriented. Several of our members of our cast, Brenna and several others, have really tried to bring us together to be a family. I would say that if you're ready for a production that will really make you think about your life, this is really a production for you to come see. It's not something for the faint of heart, and it's really kind of hits home a little bit.
Just this show shows so much of there's so much beauty and so much that's happening around the world that we don't ever acknowledge while we're living it. It's a really awesome way to reflect on the parts of life that you didn't know you needed to reflect on.
I fell in love with this character because I related to how much she loved people and how much she loved the world and how much she feels like people need to appreciate things while they get the chance. Pay attention to the love between everybody and to focus on the words and to tune out the outside world for just a little under 2 hours and just let us tell you such a beautiful story.
A lot of people today are waiting for, I'm waiting for a sign, I'm waiting for a message, I'm waiting for a kickstart, something like that. I truly believe that is this play. If you're waiting for something to wake you up, this is it. And we are showing so much by showing so little. Barely any props, our set is bare minimal, and we are just showing the human condition, which even though this play was written so many years ago, every single character is still relatable to today. Come see our town. Come see our town, because we really just want to invite the audience into our little world.
Our town is definitely the play to go see this weekend. This is the last weekend to go see that play. Have you gone to see it, Alex?
Absolutely. Everyone on campus is going to go see it, huh?
Of course. You know, all the plays that GCU does are absolutely incredible. All the actors, they do a really good job. I've been to some of the rehearsals that they've done, and they really do put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into these plays. So our town this weekend is definitely the place to go. We'll be right back with some more stats before the next half. We'll take a look at these.
At GCU, earning your degree online doesn't have to be without the college experience. To find your purpose, it takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience in delivering real-world degree programs online. GCU's online class size averages less than 17 students with full-time faculty. Find your purpose online at Grand Canyon University. Call us today at 855-428-7692.
There's a surge of excitement at GCU as the Lopes gear up for greatness. We do not accept defeat. We will not disappoint. We will not quit. We are the intensity brewing in the heart of Phoenix. We are the Lopes rising. Come watch us defend our house against Louisville, San Diego State, and rival New Mexico State. Catch all the family-friendly entertainment. Games will sell out. Get your basketball season tickets today at lopestickets.com.
I am Laura Lozoya, and I am majoring in biology with an emphasis in pre-med at Grand Canyon University. The dorm life at GCU definitely helped me build relationships, and I've made great friends on this campus. The quality education here is great. You're testing your limits, but you're going beyond them. It all comes together. The sciences, the ethics, and just everything. It's a beautiful thing.
Grand Canyon University, the quality of a private Christian education, the affordability of a state university. Visit gcu.edu.
Busy summer, didn't have much we had to do with the men's. Ranked 39th in D1, 9th as mid-majors. We were able to finish up getting a really strong women's class this year, so we're very happy about that. Third year of the diving program. On the guys' side, we got strong pretty quick. We brought in a Brazilian diver, Pietro Hufnagel Toscani. He's a fantastic diver. We think he has an opportunity to win the WAC. The women's program is coming along, hoping to get one recruit in this year. We're still working on that. We're building off of the women's program, but we're looking to make that stronger yet.
My class is pretty young. Overall goals for this season, going into next season, is 2 to 3 guys to qualify for the NCAA zone meet. I'd like to get 1 to 2 girls in. That way, when we are able to compete at the NCAA championships, I'd like to get 1 member from the team to go to that championship meet.
If we can finish third in the WAC, we'll be happy with that with this year. The same ranking in NCAA and mid-major would be fantastic. For the women, we'd like to see them move up at least a place in the WAC and finish second. We expect the men to have 4 or 5 individuals qualified to NC2As next year, at least 1 or 2 of the relays in. On the women's side, we've got 1 or 2 women who are hoping to have at NC2As next year, and certainly by the second year in to have women and men both at the meets.
Welcome back. We'll get you caught up on some of the first half highlights. The leaders for each team: Rarick 12 points, Laramie 8. Laramie, of course, plenty of balls and assists from Laura Marcos Canedo, like you just saw right there. Baker has 7, Touchard 7. And for Idaho, Ferenz 15 and Pierce 9. The lucky tip out there to Casey Rarick, who has hit 4 of her 8 3-pointers. And they've done a good job of getting the ball low to Marina Laramie. Usually at halftime is the point leader, but of course with how many balls Rarick's hit, that'll lead. All of her points coming from the long ball. 15 seconds until this half gets rolling, 40-31. Hopefully the Lopes made the correct adjustments they need to fix the things that they aren't doing right, and they can really put the pedal to the metal in the second half here.
Absolutely, and you know what? This game has already been a strong game from both teams. The Vandals have been doing a lot to make sure that they're getting points on the board and they're working together as a team. The Lopes, however, have significantly improved from yesterday's game against the Denver Pioneers. And you know what? The Lopes are 9 points ahead. We're getting out of halftime, and we're going to go see what they can do next.
Set to go in the second half, the third quarter. Carly Wilson will pass it down to Taylor Pierce. And a 3-ball taken by Michaela Ferenz gives herself 18 points. And a 3-pointer to start the quarter for the Vandals. Marcos Canedo waits, gets it down low to Laramie. 3-point ball taken by Rarick's not going to go. Picked up by the Vandals, 3-pointer. Doesn't go there by Taylor Pierce. And GCU up with the ball again. Quickly, it's Laura Marcos Canedo. Up to Laramie, who will take a 3-ball. This one just a bit short. She was open for it, and it looked good, but not quite. Pierce drives, dishes it off now. Riley fakes a 3. She'll drive and get the points. And a beautiful move on the clutch.
Vandals have already started off this half pretty intensely, getting 5 points right off the bat.
Rarick to Baker. Baker is going to pull up for 3. She'll take it. Not going to go. And Idaho up with the ball. And Michaela Ferenz down low. A pass telegraphed. Stolen by Rarick. And now right back to GCU. Smart move by Laramie to pull that one out and not force a pass as there was no one there. Idaho recovering, and they may have been there for the steal. Rarick drives. Nice little teardrop's not going to go. And Brooke Riley gets the rebound. Errant pass to the corner from Michaela Ferenz, however, from Taylor Pierce. And another turnover. That'll be the 12th for Idaho. Massaquoi passes it into Marcos Canedo. Canedo. Top of the key to Laramie. Three-pointer by Rarick. No good, but Baker gets the rebound. It's just as good. Up to the point to Marcos Canedo. Down low to Zelor Massaquoi. Rarick looking for someone. Finds Massaquoi. Baker now from beyond the three-point line. Pass down to Laramie. Laramie. A lay in is not going to work. And Carly Wilson and the Vandals up with it. Down low. A wide open Solo. But Laramie, a good job of recovering. It's going to be 3 seconds in the paint on Solo. Just what I thought. Referee right on top of that. As August Touchard swaps for Anaya Baker.
That three in the key is a dangerous one, though. Usually the coaches get their players to make sure that they're moving around and not staying in one place too long, and they just were not thinking about that.
Mental lapse for Solo and the Vandals. Finding themselves down by 4, and there's a mishandle by Laramie. Wide open under the rim. Can't get a hold on it, and Ferenz is going to take that one right back down to her end for 2. 2-point lead. And it's been a 6-0 run for the Vandals since we started. Touchard, 3-ball, no. Just short. And a foul on Zelor Massaquoi. I didn't see it at all. Didn't think that was a foul, but Vanessa Murphy comes on. Massaquoi appalled with that one. And it'll be a throw-in for the University of Idaho. Riley pulls up, she'll take it, and she'll hit. Idaho back on top by 1. GCU yet to score here in the second half. Marcos Canedo dishes it over to Rarick. Now Marcos Canedo at the point, looking for a pick for Laramie. Drives, Marcos Canedo pulls up, back to Laramie. Drives in again. Puts that one up, and this one just in and out, doesn't go. Vandals up with it. Wilson. Brooke Riley at the point, she'll drive. Long arm span, but the layup doesn't go for her. It's rebounded by Solo. Carly Wilson slows it down here for the Vandals at the point. Looking for a teammate. Wilson in the corner. Beautiful pass and a fake shot by Taylor Pierce. Finds Brooke Riley low. And a foul called on Marina Laramie. It'll be 2 shots. Nearly halfway through this third quarter. Still held off the scoreboard is GCU with a 10-0 run. A run that has seen a GCU lead go by the wayside, now 42-40.
Lopes seem to have come out of this halftime not really prepared for what this next half was to bring. And they still have yet to score a point this half so far.
12-0 third quarter so far. Marcos Canedo out to Rarick, and not for long. 3-point ball ties it up. Casey Rarick on the near side. Trent May imploring his team to keep up with the press. Wilson has seen plenty of opportunities to shoot from behind the arc and not taken a couple, as foul called on August Touchard guarding Michaela Ferenz. Not sure about that one at all. And a timeout is called, a full timeout. We'll be right back, 43-43.
Hey Phoenix, it's Thunder Dan Marley, head coach at Grand Canyon University. Coming to GCU was a great move for me. Join Antelope Nation by enrolling as an evening student at our beautiful campus in the heart of Phoenix. Earn your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree to take your career to the next level. Engage with industry expert instructors in small classroom settings where you can get the support you need to excel. Scholarships available. See you on campus. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/evening. Grand Canyon University's newly remodeled golf course is thriving in the heart of Phoenix, featuring over 7,200 yards of expansive tees and tree-lined fairways, signature par 3s, greenside bunkers, premium greens, and a brand new clubhouse and restaurant. Experience a University Championship golf course this summer with great rates as low as $15 available now. Book your tee times at gcugolf.com.
Rough start for the third quarter, and the Lopes 12-3 points-wise as far as Idaho really dominating this quarter. They have had the advantage on rebounds, and that's caused second chance points for them, and they've put those home.
Absolutely, and the Lopes not really have been really focused on what they were doing. The Lopes kind of seemed a little scrambled. They had a couple of really good plays, but all the executions, all the outside of the arc three-pointers that they tried to do were all missed, and they could have had that opportunity to take the shots and go into the basket and drive the ball, but they didn't do that.
A 45% field goal clip is now 38, as they have not hit from the field or, like you said, from behind the arc nearly to what they wanted in this third. Throw in for Carly Wilson, lobbing ball all the way up to midcourt. Taylor Pierce. Hands in there to Touchard and Rarick guarding tightly. Brooke Riley in the key. 12-footer is good. Murphy swings it to Touchard and then cuts. Touchard moving around. Passes it out to Rarick, who will get up a three, but it'll be a foul before. And Marcos Canedo will throw it in. That foul on Carly Wilson. The first team foul. Wilson, or Murphy, not going to get it. But another foul, this one shooting. And Vanessa Murphy will get 2 shots here and a chance to tie the game for the Lopes. Murphy's second one good. And the inbound here for Idaho. They'll come up with it. Closely contested by the Lopes. Down to the corner. Riley doesn't take that three. She'll drive and get it out to Wilson. Wilson will, but won't hit. Rebound grabbed by Riley, but it was a foul before that. And so an inbound play coming up for the for the Vandals. Rarick called on that foul. A timeout called, a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Grand Canyon University's newly remodeled golf course is thriving in the heart of Phoenix, featuring over 7,200 yards of expansive tees and tree-lined fairways, signature par 3s, greenside bunkers, premium greens, and a brand new clubhouse and restaurant. Experience a University Championship golf course this summer with great rates as low as $15 available now. Book your tee times at gcugolf.com.
Apologies, no timeout there. Checking to see the foul. If it was flagrant down low, 45-44. Brooke Riley grabbed the rebound, put it up, but they said there was a foul before that. They're going to see just when and where it was. The Lopes now trail in rebounds, 24-23. And that is why Idaho leads this game by 1. And they've seen to match blows with GCU, too. Whenever GCU has seemed to catch their break, Idaho's hit right back.
Absolutely, and that's one thing we saw yesterday against the Pioneers, that the Lopes and the Pioneers are going back and forth as well. One team would get their break and pull out for a little bit. The other team would catch right back up, and we're kind of seeing the same thing here. As the Vandals pulled out in the beginning, but the Lopes sticking pretty close and then taking that lead back, and now the Vandals are here to show up again.
We're looking to see what the referees were saying to each other. I wasn't able to distinguish what it was, but they won't call it a shooting foul. It's the throw-in. Riley drives. That's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul, number 4, Brooke Riley.
So it didn't matter.
13 foul.
Little under 4 minutes to go. 45-44. In the inbound here by the Lopes. Marcos Canedo up with it. Drives left, pulls up, hits it.
Laura Marcos Canedo.
Good shot. That'll help the field goal percentage there. Laura Marcos Canedo. Nice pull-up shot, and Anaya Baker in the face of Ferenz, but it didn't matter. Carly Wilson put it home for the Vandals. Just what we talked about, the equalizing blows for Idaho, 47-46. 5 lead changes.
Offensive foul, Lopes number 20, Vanessa Murphy, her first. 15 foul.
Vanessa Murphy calling the foul. So Idaho's going to get the ball back. 3:15 remains in this third quarter.
This full court press is doing the Lopes some good. Seriously, watching the Lopes are pressing on the Vandals right now.
Idaho's really struggling getting it up. And definitely using more energy than they'd like to. Three-pointer from the corner doesn't go. It's rebounded by a huge solo, but unable to put it home. Finally gained by the Lopes. Anaya Baker outside the three-point line. She'll look. Finds Touchard. 2.5 minutes to go. This is a kicked ball on Taylor Pierce. Guarding Marcos Canedo. Touchard's going to throw this one in. And the pressure is not nearly as prevalent from Idaho as it is for GCU. That one doesn't fall. Almost an and one as the foul called against Anaya Baker. Carly Wilson charged with the foul. All the way up to Canedo. Good job of grabbing that one. Baker waits. Patiently comes around the screen. Up to Laramie, and she won't hit that one. In and out. Michaela Ferenz up with the rebound. 2 minutes remain in this third quarter. A 1-point lead for Idaho. Call a foul there as August Touchard.
Her first, 15 foul.
Got physical with her. And possession back to the Lopes. Touchard will handle throw-in duties.
We're looking to see the Lopes kind of step it up a little bit, bring a little bit more heat in the end of this third quarter to the Idaho Vandals.
Driving, Touchard. Sells it back to Laramie, now Baker. Waiting for a pick. Murphy down low. Fouled, but she'll shoot 2. 1.5 remain in this third quarter. Solo called on that one, and now a chance to give him a lead. Murphy, first one's good, it's tied. This one no good. Grabbed by Trujillo. And now a full court press still on. They're able to advance it. Trujillo, 3-ball, airballed. Haddon shoots 2, makes the first. And the second is good. Isabel Haddon is given a possession lead to the Vandals, 1:15 to go. Touchard drives. Grabbed by Trujillo and up with it in the final 60 seconds. Trujillo up and in off the glass. 4-point lead. Michaela Ferenz called in the foul. This sends Casey Rarick to the line. It seemed to be a sloppy game as far as staying within yourself. It's been a couple fouls. And Rarick makes the first 3-point deficit. The second is good by Rarick, 51-49 the score. And now the Vandals up with it. Taylor Pierce again. A deep, deep 3 by Michaela Ferenz doesn't go, but it's rebounded by Doherty. Pierce, 3-ball doesn't go again. Trujillo grabs this board. So 2 offensive rebounds in a row for the Vandals. Sharita Doherty, guarded by Anaya Baker, waiting for a screen from a teammate. 9 seconds to go. You figure in the final play they'll look for something down low, but with 2 seconds to go, they'll see a steal. 1, none to go. She'll put up from 3-point range, doesn't go, and 51-49 as we start the fourth. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
We stand up every day for the future of West Phoenix because this is our home. We see every block and blade of grass as our own. Every story is our heritage. Every child is ours to inspire. And every tough reality is ours to transform. We'll bring brilliant minds to the table, neighbors, students, public servants, and leaders. We'll roll up our sleeves and revive each block, brick by brick and dollar by dollar, until every learner, worker, school, and business has the tools to exceed its potential. Every success story will fuel us forward. We'll shine light in darkened corners and knock down ivory towers, sowing seeds of sustainable shared growth. We will humble ourselves to the greater good and write new rules for transformative campus and community renewal. Why? Because we are Grand Canyon University. We are the next generation. We are in West Phoenix, and this community is our home.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter, 51-49 Idaho advantage. It was a quarter that was dominated by Idaho again, 20-9 as far as points, and only 2 rebounds overall for the Lopes in that quarter. Now the Vandals lead 31-24 in that aspect.
Right, and you know, we're waiting for the Lopes to kind of re-kickstart. After the halftime, they came in kind of slow, kind of sluggish, and they didn't really seem as into the game anymore as the Vandals continue to be. And so looking at Idaho and looking at GCU, we're looking to try to figure out which team is going to be truly in the game and truly focused right now as we get started in the fourth quarter.
We talked about the press. The Lopes have 11 steals. If they keep that up, they're sure to keep getting turnover points. Only 4 for the Vandals. Here we go in the fourth quarter, a 2-point lead for the Vandals. Rarick looking for 3, she's not going to get that one. Marina Laramie looks like she is fouled. It is on Doherty, Sharita Doherty. Baker looking for someone, finds Touchard above the 3-point arc. So 28 points in the second quarter for GCU, but only 21 in the first and the third combined, as Rarick finds her mark again. 6 of 13 from behind the arc. 20 points for her. Doherty guarded by Baker. To the corner, 3-ball put up and put in by Isabel Haddon. The lead for the Lopes disappears, 54-52, back to 2 points. Canedo on a nice pass from Laramie. Does not have the touch on that one. And now it's getting a little physical. Sharita Doherty took out Laura Marcos Canedo. I think their feet got tripped up, but then Doherty cut and found a ball from a teammate, but was met by Casey Rarick and put down. Now she'll shoot 2, make the first, and the lead's to 3.
It's never a good sign when you see bodies going flying on the court. Physicality is one thing, but being downright aggressive for no reason, not always good.
Game's been in check most of the time, most of this afternoon, but there's been some parts that have been physical as Rarick doesn't hit that one. Rebounded by Doherty, down to Trujillo, and now Isabella Haddon. Isabel Haddon is going to be called for No, they're going to call it on GCU's Marina Laramie. Her 4th foul. And Zilor Massaquoi will come on now. To the corner, Pierce looks up, finds Ferenz. Just about 2 minutes gone here in this final quarter. Stolen, Baker up with it. She's only got 1 to beat. And a huge block by Charita Doherty on the layup. That one, a great defensive play by the Vandal right there. Baker still can't find anyone. This time throws it up to the top towards midcourt and finds Marcos Canedo. Baker pulls up 3. No good. Zilor Massaquoi grabs the rebound. And they're going to call a foul on Agueda Trujillo. The second team foul. And it's 56-52. Marcos Canedo down low to Zilor Massaquoi. Good job passing it out now. Baker outside the arc. Massaquoi drives, but she is stripped. And the Vandals are up with it. And Brooke Riley. Baker guarding Michaela Ferenz, and timeout called by Idaho, a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. 7:23 left in the 4th quarter.
Hey Phoenix, it's Thunder Dan Marley, head coach at Grand Canyon University. Coming to GCU was a great move for me. Join Antelope Nation by enrolling as an evening student at our beautiful campus in the heart of Phoenix. Earn your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree to take your career to the next level. Engage with industry expert instructors in small classroom settings where you can get the support you need to excel. Scholarships available. See you on campus. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/evening.
Welcome back. It's a 56-52 Idaho lead. 7.5 minutes to go. The Lopes just have to finish this one out. Consistency, they found themselves in this situation against Denver yesterday. It's nothing new to them trailing. It's only 4 points.
Absolutely. You know, they've been doing a lot better this game at staying close to the Vandals compared to the Pioneers. All they have to do now is rally up and pull together as a team, communicate better, make some of these executions more solid and more finite, and, you know, we'll get some points on the board.
See what we got going on.
Yeah.
Trent May, of course, in recent games harping on interior defense. Well, that hasn't been a problem. They've pressed incredibly, and consistency has also been a problem. They've matched Idaho blow for blow, and one thing that GCU hasn't let Idaho do is get a run on them like GCU did get on Idaho, and that all has to do with the consistency aspect.
Absolutely. And GCU needing to, as what you're saying with the consistency, make sure that they execute these passes and swinging the ball around the arc and getting into the field, making sure that they can get these points to the bucket and make some more points on the board.
On the court, ready to go. It'll be a Taylor Pierce throw-in for the Vandals. Just over 7 minutes remain. And there's the shot. They already forced the shot clock. I don't know anyone was aware of it. I didn't even see that. Marcos Canedo over to Baker. A lot of movement off ball right now for GCU to find cutters, and we have an interior foul against Casey Rarick. Charita Doherty on. Carly Wilson off.
Lopes definitely having a lot more structure.
Baker, a 3 ball right there. Brings them within 1. That's what they needed. Good job of making the Idaho defense come out to him as Riley won't hit a 3, and it won't lead to a GCU possession yet. But they'll call a foul on the Lopes. A throw in for the Vandals. Called on Marcos Canedo there. Riley low, a nice shot. Doesn't go. And it's stolen now, Anaya Baker.
It's an opportunity the Lopes need to pull out back in the lead.
Idaho has not scored in the last 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Rarick from the corner for 3. In and out. And a nice steal, and they'll call it a foul on Anaya Baker. And really what just looked like a hustle play. And a play that would have ended up in a steal would be a foul. And now Doherty throws it in. 3-pointer is no good. Massaquoi doesn't get the rebound, but she'll deflect it over to Baker, who will get the rebound. Marcos Canedo. Baker down to Laramie. Laramie backing down, turns. Can't get that one to fall. Solo puts this one up, and this one doesn't go either. So the touch not quite there for either team. The drought now for Idaho. 3 minutes, 45 seconds of no points.
Ping-ponging back and forth. Both teams are struggling to try to get the ball in the basket right now, And Lopes are definitely working together, looking at each other, talking, screaming at them across the court.
Marcos Canedo can't find that one to hit. And with just under 5 to go, Idaho and Charita Doherty up with it. Riley. Riley gets that one to fall. Nice turnaround jumper. Lead to 3 for the Vandals. Marcos Canedo down low. Passes it to a cutting Laramie, who can't find anything but Zelo, and Massaquoi has gotten the rebound and puts it back up, back to a 1-point deficit. And a 1-point Vandal lead. Doherty drives but pulls out. 4:05 to go. 58-57. Doherty in the corner, thinks about it, takes it, rims out, and it's rebounded by Solo. Driving here is Ferenz, now all the way across the court to the corner. This one from Doherty isn't good, and it's rebounded by Anaya Baker. 3.5 minutes to go in this final quarter. Marcos Canedo thinks about a 3, he's not going to take it. Over to Anaya Baker. 3-point ball. No good, didn't nearly have the touch on it they needed. And now 3:10 to go. It'll be a jump ball.
Jump ball. Timeout on the floor.
And a full timeout call. We'll be right back. 58-57, 3:05.
I am Laura Lozoya, and I am majoring in biology with an emphasis in pre-med at Grand Canyon University. The dorm life at GCU definitely helped me build relationships, and I've made great friends on this campus. The quality education here is great. You're testing your limits, but you're going beyond them. It all comes together. The sciences, the ethics, and just everything. It's a beautiful thing.
Grand Canyon University, the quality of a private Christian education, the affordability of a state university. Visit gcu.edu. Grand Canyon University's newly remodeled golf course is thriving in the heart of Phoenix, featuring over 7,200 yards of expansive tees and tree-lined fairways, signature par 3s, greenside bunkers, premium greens, and a brand new clubhouse and restaurant. Experience a University Championship golf course this summer with great rates as low as $15 available now. Book your tee times at gcugolf.com.
Thunder Dan Marley, head coach at Grand Canyon University. Coming to GCU was a great move for me. Join Antelope Nation by enrolling as an evening student at our beautiful campus in the heart of Phoenix. Earn your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree to take your career to the next level. Engage with industry expert instructors in small classroom settings where you can get the support you need to excel. Scholarships available. See you on campus. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/evening.
58-57, 3 minutes to go here. Of course, no stranger to this game. You or I or GCU, we just saw it yesterday. It seems like deja vu.
Absolutely. They're within 1 point, 58-57. The Lopes are trailing by 1. 3:05 left, and we're going to see what the Lopes are going to do.
Throwing in a steal to start it off. Baker can't get the layup to fall. And the Vandals are going to get the ball.
Seeing some full court press already.
Under 3 minutes to go. Across to Solo. Brooke Riley surveys, and they're going to try and wait. 5 on the shot clock. She'll drive, puts it up, and it rims out. Zelo Massaquoi with the rebound. Under 2.5 to go. Still a 1 point lead for the Vandals. Touchard not taking that ball. Baker, jumper, top of the key, it's good. All the way across now to Solo. The lead is with the Lopes, 59-58. Clock has ticked under 2 minutes. Driving is Doherty. Not going to go. Zelo Massaquoi with the rebound. Baker up with the ball, and with 1:45, they'll slow it down up top. And Wise. 15 on the shot clock. Touchard, a 3 ball, doesn't go. Rebounded by Zelo Massaquoi, and that'll reset the shot clock. A timeout called, a full timeout called by GCU. 58-59, the Lopes lead. We'll be right back.
GCU is the university that never sleeps, moving at the speed of light. And now GCU is leading in the area of computer science and IT. With over 200 university degree programs across 9 colleges, on campus and online, join the most inventive concept in education today. Fast track options available with courses in cybersecurity, cloud computing, and systems architecture. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/IT. At GCU, earning your degree online doesn't have to be without the college experience. To find your purpose, it takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience in delivering real-world degree programs online. GCU's online class size averages less than 17 students with full-time faculty and student advisors. Find your purpose online at Grand Canyon University. Call us today at 855-428-7692.
Finding the right college isn't always simple. The choices I make today affect where I'll be tomorrow. That's why I chose Grand Canyon University. Here I'm working toward a greater purpose and a place that feels like home. With scholarships to help me earn my degree, I can graduate in less than 4 years. By attending GCU, Arizona's premier private Christian university, I know I'm not just making the right choice, I'm making the smart choice.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
By Carly Wilson. Over to Laramie. Laramie back to Duchard. In the paint. Up to Rarick now. 15 on the shot clock. 1 minute to go in this game. Baker with the ball. Drives left. Stops. Shoots. Hits it. 58-61. A 3-point lead. And a timeout called by Idaho. A 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Grand Canyon University's newly remodeled golf course is thriving in the heart of Phoenix, featuring over 7,200 yards of expansive tees and tree-lined fairways, signature par 3s, greenside bunkers, premium greens, and a brand new clubhouse and restaurant. Experience a University Championship golf course this summer with great rates as low as $15 available now. Book your tee times at gcugolf.com.
61-58. The score, 53.3 seconds to go, and what's sure to be a thrilling finish.
The Lopes are doing a pretty darn good job at executing now. They are pulling out. 53.3 seconds left.
Inbound here. Michaela Ferenz outside. Can't find anybody. Baker on the defense. Finds Wilson down low, and that will be no. Brooke Riley can't put it home. Riley again can't put it home. 1 second separates shot and game, and a timeout called. Don't go anywhere for this thrilling finish. 3-point Lopes lead.
Hi, I'm Tatum, and I'm doing a project with GCU called Finding Tatum's Purpose, and I have some questions from you guys that I'm going to answer, so let's get started. I was born and raised in Scottsdale, Arizona. Business management, but I now added a minor in marketing. Or my celebrity crush right now would probably be Dave Franco. I don't know if you could count it a hidden talent, but I can. My cousin, my sister, and I, we were the Powerpuff Girls, and so I was Blossom, and that's all the questions that we have, so thank you for watching.
27.9 on the clock. GCU a 3-point lead. It's not over yet, of course. GCU with the ball. All they need to do, hit their free throws, get to the line, and play good defense. And it's all but over here for the Lopes.
Absolutely. The Lopes have that 3-point lead right now, and they're going to try to get some more points on the board to make it a 2-possession game, which will pretty much secure their win for this. But if they can't, the Vandals have one last opportunity.
Yeah, expect fouls here. Flagrant, intentional fouls in order to send it to the line, and that's exactly what will happen. It'll be August Touchard. Of course, they don't have their bonus yet, so it'll be a throw-in. Canedo, 26.8 seconds to go. Finds Baker, there's the foul. And now they'll walk to the other end and shoot. 2 from the line, 26 seconds to go, and a 3-point lead for the Lopes.
The Lopes are in the bonus. Number 1 shooting 2.
Baker's first shot no good. Zelor Massacoy comes on. Marcos Canedo comes off. A huge shot for Baker. 2-point possession. The final timeout called by Idaho 26 seconds ago. We'll be
I am Laura Lozoya, and I am majoring in biology with an emphasis in pre-med at Grand Canyon University. The dorm life at GCU definitely helped me build relationships, and I've made great friends on this campus. The quality education here is great. You're testing your limits, but you're going beyond them. It all comes together. The sciences, the ethics, and just everything. It's a beautiful thing.
Grand Canyon University, the quality of a private Christian education, the affordability of a state university. Visit gcu.edu.
26 seconds to go, and the free throw just made. A 4-point game. Idaho's got one last chance, but it's not going to be much.
Yeah, the Lopes have definitely made it that two-possession. The Vandals are going to do whatever they can with this last 26 seconds to hopefully make a shot, possibly try to get the ball back. But the Lopes seem pretty solid in their win right now. Giving them as much as we can, hoping that they take this one out.
That free throw was huge to make it a 4-point lead. She missed the first, was able to hit the second, and now not necessarily going to expect a 3-point ball for Vandals, but they need to hit a 2 and send GCU to the line and hope they miss. Here's a throw-in coming. Taylor Pierce.
Don't leave her, Nye. Don't leave her.
3-point ball, no good. Trujillo puts it up. That one's no good. .2 seconds to go. Sends her to the line.
Number 2, August Bouchard on the line, shooting 2.
Touchard's second is good. 6-point lead. Not going to be able to come back from this one, and the Lopes on their way to another victory. They'll sweep the Thanksgiving Classic. Marina Laramie called on the foul, and now
a lot of communication going on right now between head coach Trent May and the players to try to make sure that they do not lose this 4-point lead in the last 5.4 seconds.
Free throw by Riley. No good. And 3 seconds left on the clock. And a timeout called by the Lopes. We'll be right back.
Phoenix is Thunder Dan Marley, head coach at Grand Canyon University. Coming to GCU was a great move for me. Join Antelope Nation by enrolling as an evening student at our beautiful campus in the heart of Phoenix. Earn your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree to take your career to the next level. Engage with industry expert instructors in small classroom settings where you can get the support you need to excel. Scholarships available. See you on campus. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/e.
The formality at this point, 3.1 seconds to go. 4-point game. And a throw-in you're going to see here for Idaho. Not enough to do anything. Up top. Clock got started late, and that does it. GCU wins this one 64-60. A hard-fought win. They'll sweep the Thanksgiving Classic. Dewey, just what we said, consistency. GCU played this one all the way through. They did a great job. And now they're on to a road game against UC Riverside.
Absolutely. They did a fantastic job this weekend. Yesterday against the Denver Pioneers, winning, and today again winning against the Idaho Vandals. They've had a successful 2 games these last 2 days.
Once again, the Lopes win this one 64-60, 2-0 on the weekend against the University of Denver and University of Idaho. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great night, and go Lopes!